What is up, guys? It's cool. No, it's Nick D here. Today's March 3rd, Wednesday, last day before we gotta go back to work the next 4 days. Also got a dentist appointment tomorrow, but I still should be able to trade Thursday and Friday if I don't get mandatory overtime. Alright, and so this kind of looks like a trending day, but now kind of looks like a range day, just due to the fact that we have all these lows here. Well, this could still potentially be a trending day. It's a difficult one for sure. We're gonna really think about our trades here, significantly more than usual. We're gonna start trading around 950-ish because about 100% of the times our strategy starts working about 950 or so. So yeah. All right. This is my playlist so far of 2021. I usually make a playlist every year, as you can see. 2021, 2020, even 2019. So yeah. All right, we could take this as a double top and take a position here. We did push through. Alright, it's too late anyway. I was just a little confused on what was going on, to be honest. Alright, so it looks like a buy would have been a good thing to do there, or a non-obvious sell. Either one works. Let's see what we would have done. We had a spike, breaks out of that. Yeah, so I would have gone for the buy just because that becomes FOMO. The fact that we broke above those highs and people are trying to pick the bottoms of this thing the entire way, especially without the support there. Break out of there, we treat that as FOMO, and I would have went for a buy on a one ticker right there. You could sell on a non-obvious if you said there was no FOMO there. We're just going to treat that as an overall uptrend, and you would sell there, and either one actually works. So we should have took that one. All right, but good reading. All right, we're gonna try and go for our goal of $30 today. So if we hit 3 trades, we're gonna try to go for 4 trades in a row. It's really pushing it because usually when we get 3 trades, we just every trade after that is a disaster. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and give it a shot. All right, we're gonna treat this as a new swing high, because actually I think it is. Yeah, breaks up one tick higher. So we're gonna treat that as a new swing high, and here we go. So we came back and tested this level of resistance again. Nothing really. Actually, it's just an overall uptrend. There's no indication of a downtrend here unless we play off of the biggest move is going to be the overall trend. We haven't done that in a while. So we're just going to say this is an overall uptrend, so we want to go for a sell here, but we want to do a non-obvious. So actually it might be a little bit too late. Right here would be the sell. Oh boy. Alright, we got stepped out. So it looks like the biggest move is going to be the overall trend. Oh man, I forgot how to trade with FOMO. So it looks like this guy is starting to get more FOMO into the picture. So it never got stopped out, these guys. So once prices started to work up there, it looks like you wanted to buy there because the overall trend can be considered down because you have this level of resistance and you come back, you can't even test it, and you push on down. So you could go for the buy there. Nonetheless, we got double bottom here. So first entry, and let's see what we can do here. So we're going to treat this as an overall downtrend. I will just say the biggest moves with enough congestion or like enough resistance. This is a good amount of resistance. Came back, almost tested it. Yeah. This is our last trade if we get a loss. If we win, it'd be the beginning of a very long trading day. All right, now we have another new swing high here. So once again, at this point, it is an overall downtrend due to the fact that it's now become a range day and you have those levels of resistance, and this guy pushed through a little bit further, but then you got all that resistance there and you come back, try test it again. So overall downtrend, or you could say that's a huge spike. Actually, either one works. And once we started, that has FOMO, so you could have bought there and you could also bought there. And yeah, all right, here we go. Wow, it's only 55 right now. Should we wait? Nah, we're good, right? So it's not even 10 o'clock and we might be done trading already if we get a loss here. All right, no trade. All right, we're actually going to treat this with as an overall uptrend because now we have all the support here. So swing low, first entry, second entry, and we want to go for the sell here. Actually, let's see. Oh. All right. Cool, cool. Wow, what a drop. So yeah, as you can see, I kind of cheated by putting our order a little bit higher, but it's the safer route, to be honest. All right, back in the game. We also have a new swing high, first entry, second entry. Kind of just missed out on it. It's FOMO. You can sell there on a one ticker. Actually, I don't know if it already filled the thing. Oh wow, if it didn't, you would have got stopped out. Looks like a lot of people are still trying to buy this thing. Even after that push down, it doesn't look like there was much FOMO of in that drop right there for enough people to start selling there. Looks like a lot of buying is coming in. So that quick drop right there was not enough to convince everybody that this market was going to go down. You have these higher low points, and that's something to take into consideration. So yesterday we did a buy here on one of those, but it stopped us out, and maybe we can even take a look at that trade. Well, we're gonna go ahead and wait on this guy. So swing low, first entry, second entry. I don't think there's enough FOMO just due to the fact that every time we pushed up higher, had one of those spikes, it pushed back down. So we're gonna treat this without FOMO, which means this is just an overall uptrend. So we want to go for a sell here, just like that. Nice. All right, we're in the green, boys. All right. How lucky did we get? It's not even 10 o'clock. We got 3 trades in. Come on. If it pushes down, I think that was a good trade. Pushes up, we got super lucky. All right. Push below this bar at least. All right, it came and tested it 3 times. I'd say that's a pretty good trade. Yeah, definitely a good trade. Okay. So we had a swing low, first entry, second entry, like we said. If you would have done one ticker buy there, I think you might have gotten it, or maybe not. Let's see. This is a. Oh, you probably would have gotten it for sure because here's our scalp, right? And we know our stop loss is a lot bigger than our scalp. So 2, 4. Oh, let's see. That's 2. That's 4. That's 5 and 2 ticks. 1, 2. So wow. Actually, we would have been pretty close to our stop, but we would have got it if you would have bought there on a 1 ticker with FOMO. But I think I like the sell there a little bit better. And yeah, cool. So like we said, we sold there because it's just an overall uptrend. You had that spike here, but that's no surprise to anybody because you have that consistently, and every time you had that, you consolidated and pushed back down. So this does have the potential to push right back up, which could cause a lot of FOMO. But nonetheless, that's the reason we sold there, because it's just a kind of a repetition thing. It just treat it as an overall uptrend, and we don't treat it like a spike because there's no FOMO. The reason there's no FOMO is because that's no surprise to anybody. After a huge spike, nobody wanted to hop on the bandwagon because it consolidated a lot throughout this market. So good trade. All right, so we did get super lucky. But do we stop here? No, we keep going. Whatever. Let's see how we would have bought there actually. So 1 ticker, I guess that was FOMO. We pushed there and we pushed up higher. Oh, you know what? We were right at first, but the fact that we didn't consolidate and push on down creates FOMO in that move. So now that becomes, people were suspecting consolidation going down, but once it broke above that high, that created this as FOMO. So in this consolidation right here, you could have found an opportunity to buy, and if that was like a second entry or something, and so you would be able to buy because now that move has been created as FOMO, because there was a ton of people who went short thinking that it was going to consolidate and do this like sell off sort of thing, but it doesn't, and so that entire move becomes FOMO. I think there's FOMO in this entire move. Oh, we were 1 tick away. It's gonna be a long trading day, boys. Okay, we haven't hit our bottom frag yet, which is good. So I thought in my head that since we had that spike, it would have created FOMO. However, we didn't break above that high yet. If we broke above that high, then there would be FOMO. So the fact that we didn't break above that high yet, there is no FOMO there. Therefore, just treating it like an overall uptrend. And that's what initially I was gonna do, but I was kind of recording and just like, you know, okay. But we can make this up. We could go to break even right now and make up and all the way to 30. Let's do it. Go. Come on, let's get this at 200. This is still our signal bar. Oh man. Alright, we're still in the game. We're still in the game. Alright, so a buy would have been the best thing to do right here. It looks like there's a level of resistance here that we had that we tested here before and again. So overall trend could be down, considered down. I kind of missed that. As you can see, we tested it here. So the level of resistance is right there. And so that guy, we tested it, pushed through a little bit there, but then we tested it again right there. So that would have created an overall downtrend, which should have led us to buy. I do believe we could still make this up though. Nonetheless, we have a new swing low. That swing low is over here actually. So it's kind of pushing that swing low. Swing low, first entry, second entry. Here we go. Creates an overall downtrend. We want to go for the buy here. And this for sure will be our last trade if we take a loss. I think there's some sense of FOMO in this move now. I'm going to go for a one ticker here actually. There's FOMO in this move. I stepped this out by the tick. Can you believe that? There it is. Non-obvious would have worked already. We should have stuck with the non-obvi. And that'll be it for today, boys. Thanks for watching.